What's going on? Back at you with another video. Hey, I'm just sitting up here thinking. Oh, God, I know. I'm going through it, guys. I'm going through it right now. I have no clue of what's going on right now. I get, until I figure out what's going on with this truck to get the real root cause of what's doing it and what I got my next step. See, I can't go to the next step until I figure out what's going on with my work white truck with the ramp rack on it. I got to. Like today I took it up to the place to drop it off because my time schedule is so tight that I can't drop it off Thursday or Friday. So I had to drop it off today. So dropping it off today, and it's supposed to like rain, high winds, possible snow. See, I knew snow was coming back. I know snow was coming back. So possible snow. And I had just took it up there, dropped the keys off, and it can sit up there for 2 or 3 days. I mean, I'm not using it. But when I took it up there today, I didn't see any white smoke, even starting it up, whatever, started up fine. But, it's an illusion. It's like when you're trying to take it to somebody, and it better not do that. It better not do that. So when they look at it, they say, well, they're supposed to do leak tests and all these tests on it for the coolant and all that, because they say coolant is getting in somewhere. Coolant is getting into the combustion somewhere. The guy talked to me yesterday about it for about, 10 minutes. And I was basically saying, if you were in my position, what would you do? How would you do it? Blah, blah, blah. Let me know. Because sometimes I desperately ask these guys that work there, man, look, man, don't BS me. If you was in my position, and I'd say it all the time, if you're in my position right now with this same scenario, are you going to keep the truck or are you going to fix the truck? Well, it depends on this and it depends on that. Okay. Thank you for being honest with me. Would you keep the truck or would you get rid of the truck? If you know that the cylinder head is cracked or whatever, would you try to invest in another truck? Like, what would you do? That's the thing. Like, what would y'all do? If y'all had to replace the cylinder, which it's going to cost a couple of $1,000. It's automatically going to cost a couple of $1,000 to fix. You don't want to buy another truck. I don't want to buy another truck. I don't want another payment. I'd rather just, the most that I spend, like I said on my last video, is $5,000. That's the most that I'll spend on the truck to get the engine fixed, because I know the engine is the most important thing. Get the engine fixed and get it from not, spewing out this white smoke screen, and just get it fixed instead of going out and trying to look for another truck, figure out which one I could get, which one I can afford, dealing with the car place and all this. Sometimes it just takes time to find a truck that's going to be suitable. I need a truck with a long bed on it, because that works best with the ramp rack. I kind of want not a crew cab, but what you call it? What's the other one? The same kind that I got now. It's just a half of where I can sit stuff in the back seat and things like that, like how I got it right now. I need that same setup. So I got to find a truck. I don't know if I'm going to go with diesel again. If I have to buy another truck, I don't think I'm going with diesel. I'm not going with diesel. I'm just going to go strictly with gas. I don't know. It's basically like, what would you do? And I hope they be completely honest with me. And I'm crossing my fingers. You guys cross your fingers to hope that it's just something else why the coolant is getting into the engine or the combustion and all that stuff. Please let it be something else, because they said it could be something else too. I forgot. It's another reservoir that has, I guess with that engine, there's another reservoir that you put coolant in too, besides the other coolant. And I think I've seen it on there, but there's a regulator too that could go bad as well. A RPG or RB, not a RPG, I don't know. R something that could go bad, that could allow the coolant to seep into the engine or the combustion or whatever the case is. So worst case scenario, you know what that is. A head gasket blown, or a head gasket cracked or whatever, or the manifold cracked or whatever. That's the worst scenario. That means, man, they got to take all this stuff off the engine and all this stuff. You're going to be paying thousands of dollars, a couple of $1,000s. If it's over $5,000, I'm not doing it. But, you know, it is what it is. And everything is coming at a bad time right now. Everything is coming at a bad time right now. And I don't know if this is a test. If this is a test, because, you know, I know the Lord gets my back, but I gotta be diligent too, as far as the moves that I make and things like that. But I know He got my back, and man, I'm trying to put all my trust in Him that it's gonna work all out. So that's my thing. I'm putting my trust in Him to help me so that all this stuff can work out. Just plain and simple. So that's what I'm doing. And what else can you do? So I'm just going to wait for Friday for them to tell me the verdict and see what's going on with this truck, and then go from there. Yeah. And yesterday, so it's raining today. It's supposed to be high winds. We're supposed to get some snow, a little bit of bad weather going into Wednesday. Supposed to be some snow later tonight. So Wednesday's going to suck trying to go to work. But at the same time, I lost out. I didn't lose out. I just could have got it done and got it on the books. That video, there's a video on there. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll see me on my last leaf estimate. I got that leaf estimate. I told her $375 minimum. It's going to be like 407 something. 407.08 is going to be the final price with tax on it. So a $400 leaf job that I got on the books, but I could have got that done yesterday, but I was messing around with the truck and all this and trying to figure out what's going on and blah, 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 where, you know, I didn't have enough time to do it. So, plus I had to get her information and all that, and she wasn't getting off till 5 o'clock. So, sometimes you could tell when people are going to put their credit card on file and all that stuff, because they said they're going to, and they need this done. So, I was going to go, and nice lady, you just got that feeling like, okay, I could probably go knock this out. She said she's going to put a credit card on file when she get off work. She gave me the go ahead. Hey, put me on the schedule. I want it done. And the leaf job. And I was going to go do it yesterday, but I was so tied up with this truck. So, but she's still on the books, but I could have got it done yesterday. So I told her, give me about a week or two once the weather clear up and the leaves dry out, because they're going to be wet. And I'm not going to do any wet leaves. Otherwise, I will have to charge you more if the leaves are really wet, where it takes me a little bit more time. But I gave her that say so that, hey, you know, if the leaves are wet, you know, it's going to be some time. So, I'm going to, yeah. I'm going to do that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button, do whatever you gotta do, but you better do it. All right, catch me on the next video. Peace.